We need to talk about this episode because they revealed everything. Miraculous Season 5, Episode 24, Representation Spoiler Warning. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Starting off, Kagami realizes Marinette's true identity. She overheard a conversation between Marinette and Alia, which gave it away.
What if it's not actually her? I couldn't believe it either at first. I'm petrified at the thought of doing something careless again and losing my miraculous. Focus on my mission.
She tells Felix, who's like her boyfriend now,
My mother and Gabriel Legresse will never allow us to love each other freely.
they come up with a plan where Felix pretends to be Adrian. This way, they can get Marinette to go to the art room so she's alone. Then they summon a Sentimonster to help them explain all of the lore regarding Adrian Legresse's family and the lore with Emilie and Emilie.
Adrian? Kagami? Once upon a time in a faraway kingdom,
The kingdom is the United Kingdom.
a queen and a king were expecting a child. Oh, my queen, how I look forward to seeing our child. Thanks to him, our lineage will continue, and our family will reign over the kingdom for eons to come.
I don't know who him is. We just kind of get a zoom up on the double rings. Is there extra lore that they didn't reveal in regards to the rings and the history of the rings? Is there some more magic involved here? Some kind of higher power, higher being that they're referring to? We don't really know. But it's thanks to him that their family is able to continue.
But the queen did not give birth to one child, but to two little girls.
The two baby girls are Emilie and Emilie.
Oh, my queen, which one should we entrust our kingdom to? Because she had been born 7 seconds earlier, the king and queen decided to entrust the fate of the kingdom to the firstborn.
Emilie is the firstborn.
The king and queen's twins grew up. Each day as different in heart as they were similar in body. The firstborn, curious and brazen, despised life at court and escaped at every opportunity.
Emilie is the one who likes to go out and explore and has adventures.
The younger daughter, well-behaved and respectful, did everything she could to please her parents, and stayed quietly in the castle.
Emilie is the one who's kind of just like, I'm gonna do what my parents say. I'm gonna do what's asked of me.
Oh, my queen, did we entrust our legacy to the right princess?
She will fall in line, eventually.
Confident that she would settle down as she matured, the king and queen allowed the curious princess to leave to study beyond the sea, in another kingdom.
Emilie goes beyond the sea to explore another kingdom, which is France.
There, she immediately found true love in a humble tailor.
The humble tailor who she meets is Gabriel Legresse.
It can't be.
The tailor was making clothes so magnificent that they revealed the beauty of the soul of anyone who wore them. Although it made her parents furious, the curious princess gave up her rank, her wealth, and her kingdom to live a bohemian life with the tailor.
Oh, my humble husband, we only require a child for our happiness to be complete.
The good princess, to please her parents, resigned herself to marry a wealthy, though heartless lord of war. The king, the queen, and the lord all dreamed of the same thing, a child for the good princess, and heir for the kingdom.
We just see Felix's dad being depicted as a cowboy on a rocket. Some people are saying that, okay, he's like an American billionaire, he's an arms dealer. That's not a rocket, it's a missile. Cowboy hat, American.
Time was passing. Neither of the two sisters managed to have a child. Eventually, with deep sorrow, the curious princess resigned herself to returning to court in order to benefit, like her sister, from the best remedies. But even the best remedies couldn't seem to overcome their curse.
The curse in question is that these women wanted to have kids, but they were struggling with fertility issues. Emilie moves back home. She's trying to take advantage of the fact that she does come from a family that has a lot of money, so they have access to the best medical resources, but unfortunately, nothing was working.
Until one day, the curious princess learned that she was expecting. She was pregnant.
The thing that helped her was the peacock Miraculous.
The Lord of War burst out in anger.
I think this is the moment when she realizes that Adrian is a Sentimonster.
It was his wife, the good princess, who deserved to have a child, not her curious and futile sister who had abandoned her kingdom for that inferior tailor.
That's unfair! Why should you be the one who gets to have a child?
Maybe it's a miracle.
Maybe it's a miracle. Something seems pretty, miraculous about this.
You don't deserve this!
The curious princess felt badly for her twin sister, so she asked the tailor if he could do something for the good princess and the Lord of War to have a child as well. After much study, I've discovered a solution for you and your wife, but there would be a price to pay. You will give me your best knight to guard my future son.
They're talking about the bodyguard.
In exchange, I will lend you this magic amulet. It will allow you to give life to your dream and to control it.
Sorcery! Never!
Well, it's up to you, of course.
Oh, feather. Take shame and give substance to our immense yearning for a child.
His jealousy came to life.
So where Adrian is a Sentimonster born from this emotion of love and yearning for a child, Felix was born from this emotion of the parents also yearning for a child, but the father being jealous.
The good princess finally became pregnant.
Something that I love here is the visual contrast that we get, where Gabriel was like, we're gonna have a baby. Felix's dad can't even bring himself to feel any attachment or emotion to this child. He sees this kid as a product of sorcery. While it is fulfilling his wish of having a child, he doesn't really love his child. He sees Felix as a monster.
A few months later, the twin princesses...
If there was any room for speculation of who's who, if they're actually talking about Adrian or Felix, no, those babies clearly have A for Adrian and then F for Felix on their chest.
Gave birth to 2 little boys, as similar as their mothers were.
Eiffel Tower on the left, Adrian is born in France. Big Ben on the right, Felix is born in England.
Sometime after his son was born, the Lord of War fell ill, and the weaker he grew, the more convinced he became that he was paying the price for using magic.
The Peacock Miraculous is clearly corrupted, and it's making Felix's father fall ill. Now when he looks at his kid, he's just filled with remorse.
He started to see his child as a monster, and soon his fear turned into hate.
Monster! Monster! Monster!
The miraculous child did not understand. Why didn't his father love him?
Felix.
And why did he feel obligated to obey all his orders, no matter how unfair they might be?
Felix's father's a horrible person. He says awful things to Felix. He shows no love towards his child, while Felix is wondering, why can't I disobey my father despite him being horrible and telling me to do these things I don't want to do? Because Felix's father has the ring where Felix's amok is located, Felix's father can control him.
Sit, stand, walk, grab.
And if he became fond of anyone who displeased his father,
No.
an order from his father was enough to trouble his feelings.
Monster!
Monster, monster.
This could be more so on the metaphorical side. It could just be showing that Felix is being treated horribly by his father. But if we look at this from a more literal sense, maybe that ring did actually take a little bit of damage, and maybe Felix felt something from that ring taking damage, leading him to realize that his life is connected to that ring.
The child realized that his life was linked to that ring, and it was only when his father died that he could recover it, and his freedom along with it. He understood that the amulet that had allowed his mother to give him life could also take it away, so he went to the house of the tailor who had become a prince to steal the jewel, but the tailor had become a powerful prince.
Gabriel Agreste is now rich, and he's powerful because he has money, but he's also powerful because he literally has powers. He has the miraculous.
The child had to steal other magical amulets that the tailor desired. Only then was he able to make an exchange.
The tailor lost the miraculous.
Gabriel was playing checkers because his goal was just to get the miraculous. Felix was playing chess because he was like, okay, I am gonna get him all the miraculous, but I'm only doing this so that I can get the Peacock Miraculous so that me and Adrian can be safe, but I'm not on Gabriel's side.
Then the miraculous boy met a girl like him.
The miraculous boy, Felix, met a girl like him. Let's think about what a girl like him could mean, right? One, personality-wise, Kagami, she kind of keeps more so to herself. She's more of an introvert. Felix is also more of an introvert. They both only have a mom. We've never seen Kagami's father. We've only seen her with Tomoe as her mom. A girl like him could also hint Kagami might also be a Sentimonster. Why are Tomoe and Gabriel Agreste working so hand in hand? Why does Tomoe know about the existence of the miraculous and is kind of involved with all of this? Perhaps Kagami's mom's blindness could be attributed to her using the miraculous in some way. It might not be that deep, but sometimes it is that deep. And just like Felix, Kagami is also having her life being controlled by someone else, that being her mom. Is the comparison that they just both have controlling parents, or is the comparison that they've both been literally controlled by someone else due to being Sentimonsters?
They fell in love.
Just like the curious princess and the tailor before them. They just wanted to be free and to love each other.
But this time it's the tailor who was trying to stop them.
Gabriel Agreste being like, no, Adrian should be with Kagami. Kagami doesn't want that. She wants to be with Felix. And Adrian doesn't want that. He wants to be with Marinette.
They could use someone's help.
Someone like Ladybug.
She's the only one who can face the tailor. Because she's the only one who can fix things. I'll help you.
She wakes up, and she's probably thinking, yo, was this a dream? But then she sees the feather and says, I'll help you, showing us that she knows that this is for real, for real. This is the scene that solidifies the entire Sentimonster theory. Adrian and Felix are Sentimonsters. They're real people, but their origins are a little bit different than the average person. What do you guys think of this episode? Let me know your theories. If there's anything I missed, please feel free to let me know in the comments.